All right, here we go. Week 18, Falcons versus the Saints. New Orleans is favored by 3.5, and I'm going to take New Orleans in this case. Let's go ahead and run through the numbers. So the model has New Orleans winning with about a 58% probability, and that translates to about a 2-point spread. When we come over to the raw numbers, is it starting to straighten out a little bit here? You see 20 to, let's just go ahead and call that 20 victory or tie in that case. But you also see just a little bit more of that upside over there. And so then when I come down here to the Bayesian, you start to see that the model has been actually pretty close to predicting the overall points for New Orleans, but it's been over predicting that for Atlanta. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and use that as a tiebreaker. Let's go ahead and take a look at the performance chart. So when I come over here, I definitely see that the model likes the passing game for New Orleans, but does not. But the running game, excuse me, for Atlanta is definitely where they're going to make their money. And when you look at it at the numbers for Desmond Ridder, he's not been effective this year. He throws. And if we come down here to the bottom right, you just see the interceptions is certainly not what you want. The turnovers so I'm sorry, those are the sacks. But when you look at the interceptions, and then also you combine that with, again, the fumbles don't look all that terribly bad, but nonetheless, when you look at those interceptions, it's twice as much as what you would really want to see. The one thing I would point out is that the Atlanta definitely has some explosive capability, but nothing that's going to overwhelm them, or at least not by the model. And I'd also point out I added a new chart. I changed out the previous one. So these here are the actual scoring. So this here is the passing. I'm sorry, not passing. This is the offense, Atlanta offense versus the Atlanta defense. And the one thing I would point out is when you look at that defense, just man, they're inconsistent with that. And then when I come over in this center line here, that's the league average. So you can see that Atlanta is below average when it comes to their scoring. Their defense looks as though it's just about average. And then meanwhile, New Orleans has just a little bit more consistent offense, and perhaps their defense is certainly more consistent. That's what that spread looks like. You see that average and that median are also below that as well. So with that, I'm going to be taking New Orleans, and I don't know the exact playoff breakdown except for both of these teams are in it. And I'm sure that for one of them to make it, in addition to winning, a few other things need to occur. So anyhow, good luck with your pick. And if you like what you listen to, click like and subscribe. Thank you.